how's it going? Welcome to another Donger's deck discussion. My name is Sith Holocron. We do brand new deck discussions pretty much every other day, which is pretty good. When you're a deck builder and you're building lots of new decks, I kind of like the fact that we can then sit back and relax and discuss why we've made the deck that we've just made. I love to try and find off-meta decks, decks that go right against the meta, so they go over the top of them. But I love playing tournaments. Like I love playing tournaments. So if you kind of look here, like this would be a Demacia Ionia deck, as would be this Fiora deck. But if I wanted to play Ionia and wanted to play Easy Karma, I would have to decide whether I want to play Easy Karma over Fiora and Shen, because Ionia is in both of them. And I love playing tournaments. I play them if I'm not at work most weekends, especially the Jewels of Runeterra one. That's fantastic. They do tournaments in North America, Europe, and Southeast Asia, which is fantastic. But then I saw ones that were like mono decks. I was like, what? What do you mean mono decks? So a mono deck tournament is you just pick like Bilgewater, and all your cards are from that region. P&Z, all your cards are from that region. Freljord, again, all 40. Icy. So I thought, okay, let's try and build a deck. Let's try and build a mono deck. Let's see what we can actually get going. And I was thinking about what would actually be strong in a mono deck. And I came up with three. I think Freljord, Shadow Isles, and Demacia would probably be the three strongest currently regions in the game in Standard. And I thought, okay, let's go Demacia. Let's go Demacia. It's an easy to play archetype. So it plays on curve, and by curve I mean you want to put something out on one, then something out for two, something out for three, so on, so on, so on, so on, until you have literally just so much board presence that you normally win the game. So I have built a Demacia deck. All 40 cards are Demacia, with Garen as my only champion. But then I took it a stage further, and I've made every single card in this, apart from spells, elites. So most Demacia decks will have Fleet Feather Tracker. They'll definitely have Bright Steel Protector. They'll have Ward Chiefs. They'll have Laurent Protege, Loyal Badger Bears, and the immensely good Grizzled Ranger, which I don't have any of. Not a pip, because they're not elite. They're not elites. I want them to be elites. Cithri of Cloudfield is an elite. So let's go through the deck and I will explain where I'm going with this. Elites are just good cards. End of story, they are good cards. There's only one in this entire deck that I didn't put in at all, and that is Vanguard Lookout. Yes, he's got 4 health, but 1 attack is useless for 2 when I can have Vanguard Defender, which is a 2-2 with toughness. Makes no sense using this one when I want to use this one. So we've gone for Cithria. A great 1-drop, probably in the top 3 or 4 1-drops in the game. Really, really good. Black Merchant is probably the best. Probably. But solid. A 2-2 for 1 mana, that's really good. And then our spells. Our spells are I love the Demacia spellbook, because it just aids. No, you're dead. No, you're dead. No, I'm not dead. You're dead first. So Ranger's Resolve, give all allies tough this round. Now there are units in here that have inbuilt tough, including the Vanguard Defender. But the way of going, why have you got it in there? So, well, number one, it's cheap. It's really cheap. I could have put in Chain Vest. It grants an ally tough, and it costs 1, and it's burst. Or I can go for Ranger's Resolve and give everybody tough this round for the same mana cost. So if we're thinking mana efficiency, Ranger's Resolve is amazing. Chain Vest is poop. That's why there's 2 of them in here. Single Combat is a no-brainer 3. No, I'm sorry, you think you're killing my Garen with your Uber Scuttlegeist thing that's just got... No, he's not. No. I will pick something that I know will kill it before it dies to me. I have actually Ranger's Resolved and Single Combated to make sure Garen stays alive, because Garen is just amazing. especially when you pair them with elites. Then we have the Green Fang Warden. We're into the 3-drops now. Scout, like Lux, comes onto the board with barrier. Throw out. Either do the 2 damage or kill a unit, lose your barrier, and then throw everything else out. By round 3, you might not have Cithriel left, you might not have the Vanguard Defender left, but still worth throwing this guy out first. You're not getting the bonus of seeing scouts attack like in a Misfortune deck, but there are more scouts, so you throw all your scouts out, and then you throw these out. It works very, very well, and I'm delighted. I've tested this deck a lot, and it's very solid. Vanguard Redeemer is a reactive card, not a proactive card. So if you've thrown all these people out and if you've kept 3 mana, if something dies, then you summon it, and then it draws a unit if a unit has died. So for 3, you're getting a solid 3/3 character and another unit, and then at the end of the turn, at the beginning of the next one, you get another card, because card draw is almost impossible for Demacia. So it's a reactive card, but still play it, because it's a really solid 3/3. If you get the bonus, fabulous. If you don't hold on to it going, oh, I need something to die. That's not how you play this deck. Use it. If you've got it, that's brilliant. If not, if you know something's going to die, then you drop the 3. If not, still get it onto the board. Vanguard Surgeon is again another 3 for 3 mana. But this time you get for Demacia, which adds +3/+3 to all the units. Yes, it's slow. Yes, it can be stopped by denies and things like that. Still great. Riposte, phenomenal. I think it's slightly overcosted. I'd much rather say give it +2 and a barrier and make it 3, but we have an awful lot of 3s, and we're now into the 4-drops. The +3 and the barrier is fantastic at keeping people you want alive, and that is the best thing I can possibly say. It's one of the best 4-mana card things in the deck. And then we go to Silverwing Vanguard, which is a challenger, and it's 2/1, and it's rubbish, because it's now like this, and it's now cost 4 times as much. Except this one has got a really nice little addition. It's like when I'm summoned, summon an exact copy of me. So this is Fleet Feather Tracker's big brother, and cousin at the same time. Now it costs 4, but it's an elite deck, and it's making us go wide, and we're trying to get as wide as we possibly can, because if we've got, we'll just show you here, 40 Demacia cards, then Allegiance, which means if the next card on the top of your deck is the same as the card region of the card that you've just played, which is Bannermen, grant all allies 1/1. Hello. Bannermen is super solid. Since it got a slight buff in 1.2, the patch, this is a staple. It was also one of the reasons why I thought, oh, elites could be like hilarious if we do this, and we do it mono. It's never not hitting. As soon as that hits the board, you're guaranteed that every single unit is now a +1. So your Vanguard Surgeon, if you've played it, is now a 4/4. That's a 4/4. That's 3/3. Garen is a 6/6. He's leveled before he's even leveled. It's really good. It's so good. Garen is just fantastic, and he's fantastic for one reason. Once you've hit him with him twice, he levels up and goes to a 6/6. He's got regeneration, which is just completely bonkers. You know, it's absolute madness that he's got regeneration. But once he's leveled up, hello you, we've got Rally. And Rally is fantastic in this deck, because you've probably got a wide enough board that at the round start you get to rally. So you're attacking every turn. That's really strong. That is so strong. Added to which, another reason why we didn't put in the Judgment, because like he is so good here. He is so good. Is because Judgment's in his thing. So if you've got 2 Garens, you play 1, this comes up for 8, and a battling ally strikes all battling enemies and just takes them off the board, and you win. That's a great card for like Fiora. However, we've got it for free if you pull another character, and then the final 3 cards are just troll, but they're still all elites. We've got the Vanguard Cavalry, which is a 5/5 tough. That just doesn't go away anywhere at all. Just doesn't. It's just fantastic. It's very, very, very hard to kill. I can't use Genevieve anymore. Guinevere can't, because she's not elite. but Cytherea the Bold giving Fearsome +1/+1 every attack is phenomenal. And these three cards, Garen, Vanguard Cavalry, and Cytherea the Bold, if you can Unyielding Spirit these, so in other words, build up some cash, get the mana, and then drop it on either one. We've got two. If you've got Cytherea the Bold, like, it can't die. If you're not playing against Lee Sin or any Ionia thing, you've just won. End of conversation. You have just won the game. An Unyielding Spirit on Garen or Cytherea or the Vanguard Cavalry, and you can't lose. So, I've tested it 5 times in ranked. It's won 5 times in ranked. The deck code will be in the description as I share it now. If you enjoy our videos, please like them, give them a wee thumbs up. That's a very nice thing for you to do. If you really like our content, please subscribe. It really makes an awful lot of difference to us as content creators.